Hi, and welcome to What the Howl is going on at A-State. I'm Ty Phillips. Joined with me is my friend Parker Collins. Parker, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Ty.
So, Parker, you're an SAB. Tell me a little about your role and what you do.
So it just depends if I'm trying to be fancy or not. I'm technically the director of midday entertainment or just the midday director.
So, as a midday director for SAB, what do you do?
So it's a whole new role that we have here. This is the first year we're actually having like a midday director. And so anything before 5 o'clock, those are events that I'll be holding.
Okay, so like any of those like day events, like I know we've had a couple last semester. Those are all you, right?
Yes. Yeah, so anything before 5. I think last year they did like a kind of a Western themed thing. I didn't really go to that one last year, but yeah, so something sort of like that.
Okay, so as like the SAB, how do you guys normally like plan your events out?
It normally takes a while, so like at least a month in advance we start planning. We all have like Google Docs. We all hold office hours during the week where we just plan events. Since most of my events this year will be sort of small scale, I'm working with like other directors with their events and stuff just because I have extra time.
Okay, and for anyone who doesn't really know what SAB here at A-State is, could you kind of go into depth, like what is it, what do you all do?
Yeah. So any event that we have here, or any big event that we have here on campus, so like Wolves Up Week, Homecoming, we do that, which we'll be talking about. The haunted house that we normally do, those are all events that we do here. So any big scale event at Arkansas State, we do.
Okay, and it's all ran by students, correct?
Yes.
So kind of tell us a little bit about you, like what year are you, what's your major and everything?
So I'm a sophomore. I'm a marketing major here. I'm super involved on campus. I'm in student government, student activities board. I'm in a fraternity. I'm also on student culinary council. I work with FBLA a little bit.
So you're kind of a master of all trades.
Sorta, yeah.
Sorta. So with SAB, are you guys gearing up for any big events coming up?
Homecoming.
Homecoming. Now, we're going to talk about that here coming up in a little bit, but you're pretty excited about that, right?
So excited. So excited.
Now, do you guys have like any events that you've done before, or are these all new?
Most of them are new. I know the one on Monday, the lip sync battle, will be an old one.
An old one. And I know you've been kind of geared up, pumped about that one. So,
yeah.
So we're going to take a short break here, and then we're going to come back and talk all about homecoming right here on What the Howl is going on at A-State.
ASU-TV, covering all your favorite sports. From Red Wolf Roundtable to West Side football and more, ASU-TV has you covered. Tune in now to ASU-TV for news and coverage on these sports and more.
Hi, and welcome back to What the Howl is going on at A-State. Joining with me is Parker Collins. Now, me and Parker were talking a little bit about what he does, how he's all involved, and now we are talking about homecoming week. Now, Parker, I know everyone at SAB is geared up and ready for that. So kind of tell me, and now you're going to have some midday events coming up for homecoming, correct? No.
But I do, so during like homecoming week and big weeks like this, we all work together.
Okay.
And so it's not just like one person doing it. I mean, our person who kind of is over homecoming will just delegate tasks to just about everyone. So I will be working on events. I'm just not running a singular midday event.
I got you. So kind of go into depth of what's going on, like what's going to happen.
Yeah. So October 6th is when nominations are due. So every registered student organization can nominate a boy and a girl. They just have to be over, I think, 60 hours, and they can run for homecoming court. And then so that's on the 6th. And then the week of homecoming, that's the 16th through the 20th, I'm pretty sure. And so Monday it's Kingdom's Got Talent. It's a lip sync battle. We're trying to get a bunch of people out there. I'm going to get my fraternity to sign up. I know we're doing one with SAB itself, which should be pretty fun. We're going to start choreographing that pretty soon. Tuesday might be one of my favorite events that we're doing. It's Laser Crusade. So it's going to be like a laser tag.
That's going to be cool. Now, where is that going to be held at?
That's going to be in the Red Wolf Center. So kind of where Silent Disco was held.
Okay, so if it's anything like Silent Disco, it's going to be kind of a big event, so you better get there early. What time does that start? Do you remember?
It starts from, I think, 8 to 11. And normally as a director, we have to get there like 2 hours early to set up. So I'll be there for a while that day.
So this whole homecoming court, it's kind of like, what's the theme of it this year?
So it's all medieval themed. So everything that we're doing throughout the week, we're trying to like center it off like kingdom or like medieval. So something kind of different this year.
Okay. And besides the ones you mentioned previously, what else is going on?
Wednesday we are doing. What are we doing Wednesday, Ty? Do you remember?
I do not, but we can pull it up.
Yeah, I'll pull it up real fast, Ty.
But I know that besides that, I mean, homecoming's a big game coming up, so everyone's like,
Oh
really
yeah, I think we're
pumped for
playing
it.
Coastal this year, right?
I believe that you are correct.
So yeah, Wednesday it's like kind of like Wolves Up Week. We're gonna have turkey legs. We're gonna have food. It's gonna be on the Heritage Plaza lawn.
Okay, yeah.
And so we're gonna have games. I know we're talking about the knocker balls. You were there during Wolves Up Week, right?
I
We're
was.
getting to the
I
big
did go.
bubbles, you know, kind of like
Oh,
during
yeah.
the games, right? So we're gonna be doing that, and it's like jousting basically.
Okay, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that.
Are you gonna
one.
get
I'm
in
really-
there?
If you want to do it with me.
Now, I heard a rumor has it that I'm supposed to be going up against Easton John. Now, I don't know if that's a confirmed rumor or not, but he did say he wanted the smoking. I'm going to have to deliver it. So, what else besides, the
Yeah.
lawn?
So Thursday we're doing nights at the theater or night at the theater with a K. So it's medieval themed or whatever.
Okay.
And I think we're gonna be watching Shrek that night. And fun little fact: one of the girls, who's a director, is afraid of Shrek.
Like afraid
Afraid.
of the green ogre,
Yeah.
the cartoon character that will not harm you in any way.
It's a little unclear if she's afraid of Shrek himself or just the movie itself.
How are you scared of Shrek? I
don't
love
know.
Shrek.
I don't know.
Now, I'd be scared of, have you seen, in the one movie where he turned into, a human? And that scared me. That wasn't normal. That scared me. I didn't like that at all. That guy scared me because I was like, oh, as, a kid, was not a big fan.
But yeah, and then Friday, which I think Friday is probably my second favorite because we're doing two events that day. One, it's the Royal March Down Aggie, which is just the homecoming parade. And then that night, we're doing like a big bonfire. It's called Yell Like Hell. We do it every year. It's a pretty big event on campus where we have a bonfire. We're going to have food trucks come out. We're going to have live music. And we're going to have s'mores and stuff. And it should be a lot of fun.
Now, where is that going to be held
So
at?
that's going to be right below the LLC buildings, right next to Phi Delta.
Okay. So, just, almost right across from the arena, in a way.
Kinda, yeah.
So, okay. I'm pretty sure everyone should know where that is. If not, get with Parker. Parker, what's a good way for them to contact you with any
I
questions?
mean, you could contact the SAB Instagram. I know our email is on the A-State website. You could either email SAB or maybe even just hit up my Instagram. But yeah.
So is there any other events besides the Yell Like Hell? Is there anything that's going to be held on Saturday?
No,
just
Saturday's
homecoming?
just the football game. Show up, be there.
What's the theme again?
I don't know, Ty.
Very, very, very educated man Parker is. But Parker, thank you so much for joining us and everything. If I was a student really wanting to get involved in SAB, how would I do that?
So at the beginning of the year, we send out applications, and normally it's just like you fill out a form, but this year we really wanted to do it where you actually have to be able to talk, and so we made people do a video application.
So with this video application, how long do you normally want to keep those?
Pretty short. I mean, it's we'll send out a video of Lawson, our president, asking a question, and then you just have to answer the question basically.
So how many questions are there normally?
I'm not sure how many their questions there were. I think around 5.
Okay. And if I was a student wanting input on what stuff I want to see, do you guys take those? Or
Oh yeah, I would take that all the time.
how do I get in touch? What do I do to give you my thoughts?
If you know any directors, just talk to them. I know all the directors on the board just love hearing ideas and thoughts about certain events. I know since mine is especially new, I don't really know exactly what events to hold, so I love input like that.
Okay. And is there any events that you're kind of thinking of that would be good? Are you kind of leaning more the educational event route, or are you going more fun? What's something that you hope to see in your position?
So as I said, it's kind of a new position, and so I kind of want to do like like a bunch of small scale. So instead
Yeah.
of like a big like inflatables everywhere, we do smaller scale. So like one of my ideas is like a tie-dye event where students come out, they can tie-dye a shirt, get it free. Another one is like during midterms or finals, we bring puppies out, and
That's gonna be
then
cool.
they can make like dog toys out of old T-shirts that they have. So I'd team up with like Volunteer A-State with that.
I'm super excited to see that. I hope that kind of comes to be a thing. Now, if I was also wanting to come see you during your office hours, what times are those? Where would I go? Just so if I said, hey, I have this super great idea that I want to tell Parker Collins, where can I go to get?
So it's in the Leadership Center. So that's second floor of the Student Union. I work Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Mondays I work 1 to 4, Tuesdays I work 2 to 3, and then Wednesdays I work 1 to 3.
Well, I'm super pumped for everything that is kind of going on and happening. I know everyone here at A-State's super excited. Just go again. If you have any questions, what is the Instagram for SAB again?
It should just be A-State SAB.
A-State SAB. Well, thanks so much, Parker, for joining us. I really enjoyed our time together. And you have any last words that you have going on?
No, man, thank you for having me.
All right, thank you for joining us. Now that is What the Howl is going on at A-State. Make sure to join us next time. I'm Ty Phillips.